Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is POV, or point of view. Now, this is something where when you're preparing to write a score for a film, reading the script can help. Sometimes you have access to a script and sometimes you don't. In the cases that you don't, sometimes it's for the best because the script can change and more importantly, the script directions can change. And this is one of them. So POV stands for point of view. It's kind of like whose eye is the camera? That's what we're asking. And that has a lot to do with the music. And you can really screw up the music if you don't understand the point of view correctly. So let me give you an example. Imagine a scene where there's two people in a room. One of them is dying and the other one just murdered the other one. So one of them has just recently been murdered and is in the last throes of their life, and the other one is a psychotic killer. So what music are we going to put in this scene? Well, it kind of depends on the point of view. Who is the camera at this point? Is the camera representing the emotions of the person dying? If so, we might, be doing this very sad, passionate, like last throes of life, like seeing their life flash before their eyes, kind of it's over kind of cadenza of life, this sad thing, right? Or is it the psychotic killer? If it is, we might be hearing circus music, right? We don't know what's appropriate. So we have to look at the scene. We look at the camera work to get clues for what the director is thinking here. And sometimes it's as easy as, like, is the psychotic killer looking directly into the camera? If that's the case, then it's probably the point of view of the person dying, because it's literally the point of view. Sometimes it's more abstract than that. So what we need to do is kind of watch the scene a couple times, figure out what the point of view is, and then make sure the music matches and the music is coming from the right person's point of view. The reason that the script matters is that often this is notated in the script. It says POV, psychotic killer, and then the scene happens. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So if you can get your hands on the script, it becomes clear. However, when shooting, the director might change his mind on that and might decide to shoot it from a different point of view, whatever. What matters is the film more than the script, but the script can give you a clue. So that's why POV matters. If you score it wrong, then you might still score it in a way that makes for a great scene, and it totally works as a scene. However, the director isn't going to like it because they're going to have in their head that they wanted it to be from the perspective of the psychotic killer, and you made this sad scene when it's supposed to be crazy and frantic. So that's why the POV matters a lot. Okay, so with that in mind, let's see if we can find a scene in this movie that we've been working on where we can experiment with the POV a little bit.